What's going on, guys, man? I'm back with day number 4 with this whole tutorial frenzy upload that I have going on this week. If you guys did not check out the video from yesterday, I'm going to link it up probably on one of these two sites right here, so be sure to go check that out as well. But today I'm going to be showing you guys how you can clone yourself within Premiere Pro, just like how you saw in the intro. And big shout out to my guy Stroop, who said that I should be showing you guys what I'm doing in my intro, so you know what's going on. I mean, I do put it in the title, but I guess some people want to see the final result in the intro, so that's why you guys saw that intro. But yeah, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can clone yourself, so let's get right into it. All right, so we're going to jump right into Premiere Pro for this tutorial. If you guys can see, I have my footage right here. What you really want to do to make this work the best is you want to get your base clip. So this is just a standard shot of the scene that I'm shooting, so I want to drag this whole thing into my timeline. So this is going to be my base clip right here. This entire clip right here isn't going to change throughout the entirety of the sequence. Now, I went the extra mile and I got another clip, so this is just showing the TV playing, because in the clip right here I didn't have the TV playing. I mean, I guess I could have did it all in this clip right here, but I'm just going to drag this into my sequence as well. I'm just going to drag it all the way out as far as I can. I'm gonna bring this back in. All right, cool. Pretty much what I'm gonna do with this is mask this TV out. So this clip is just showing what's on the TV. So what you want to do for that is go to your effects control, and then I'm going to go to my pen tool. And what you're going to do with this is just create a simple mask. So I'm actually going to zoom in so I can get a better look at the 4 points of this TV. So I'm just going to make a point right here. 1, 2, 3, and then last one, 4, and then I'm going to connect it. All right, so now if I zoom out, you might not be able to notice now, but you will notice once you start adding other clips, it's just going to be masked. So this is just going to mask out this portion of the TV. So let's go ahead and get to our last clip. So with this one right here, it says multiple parts of me sitting and standing in the various parts of the frame. I want to drag this clip down to my sequence, and you can see that it's going to pretty much cover the entire screen. But what you want to do is go back into your effects control. You want to hit your pen tool again, and what you want to do is just mask out. And if you notice, since I have this mask on the TV, I had to make sure that I didn't cross the TV, because if I did that, I was going to run into a bit of a problem when I'm going in and adding my mask. So what you want to do is go to the mask, draw your pen tool. I'm going to zoom out to about 75, and then I'm just going to draw my points. So make sure you don't go over the TV, because you already have that mask and you want to have the actual video playing for the TV. So I'm just going to get about half of the clip, and then once I add that last point, you see that the TV is back on the screen now. So if I go back through, boom, it has that. And since I did click the TV with the remote, I'm going to cut right here. I want to cut that, delete this. So now I'm coming in, TV's turned off, remote, TV turned on. All right, so now we got that. So we're coming in, sit down, boom, TV turned on. So, I mean, it's not required to get that TV portion, but it just makes it look a lot better, I think. Or if you have something like this, it just looks a lot cooler. But it would have been perfectly fine if the TV wasn't there. I just could have came in and just sat down. I'm gonna drag this out just so you guys can see. So I want to go back into my clip that has multiple different parts of me sitting down. So I want to go to this one. I'm gonna drag this down into my timeline. So once again, the clip is going to be over the top of everything, but we're going to go back into our effects control, and then we're going to go to the pen tool and then create our mask. And make sure, again, since I did have the mask with the TV, I don't want to go into the TV, because if I do, this would have happened, and I don't want that. So yeah, just make sure whatever you're doing with the current mask, make sure it doesn't interfere with another mask. So now I got that one out, and if I go back and play it through, you'll see me pop in, boom. I mean, that's pretty much it. And then you can just go in and play with, like, if you have more parts of you sitting down, if I want to go and add the one where I was standing up, drag it into my timeline. Now with this one, since I was standing up, I really can't use it with the one of me sitting down right here, because if I do, I already know my mask is going to be in the way because my body, for me sitting down, is going to be in this area. So that's another thing. Just keep in mind whenever you're shooting these clips, make sure your framing makes sense, so it makes it easier in post. Like for me, I make sure I have one me sitting on the left side, I have one sitting in the middle, and I have one standing up. Pretty much just make sure that when you shoot these, make sure you don't cross over where you were, because if you're trying to have one part and then trying to clone yourself with another part and they kind of overlay, it's just not going to mesh well. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you're going through and doing this clone effect. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mask out this portion right here. So I'm gonna go back to effects control, go back to the pen tool. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask this out. This one's pretty simple. So just like I was saying, if I wanted to put this over top of here, see, I mean, I could go in and change the mask, but I already know my whole body is already covering where I would be standing at, so it wouldn't make sense for me to use that with me sitting down right here. So yeah, just keep in mind, man, when you're doing these shots, to make sure, like, if you know you're going to be standing right here, you got to know that if you're sitting down right here, you're going to be in the way of your shot of you standing up right here. And that, my friends, is how you easily clone yourself within Premiere Pro. All right, guys, I want to wrap this up. Like I said, this is pretty easy to do. All you got to do is make sure you get a tripod, camera, and then whatever subject you're trying to shoot. Make sure that when you're shooting this, the tripod and camera does not move, because if you do and then shoot another part of the video, everything's going to be all kinds of messed up. So make sure that you have everything stabilized. Get you a tripod or prop the camera up somewhere in your room or outside. Just make sure it does not move the entire time you're shooting. That's pretty much how you clone yourself. It's pretty simple, man. Yeah, just make sure you got the tripod, camera, your subject, and make sure that you don't move the tripod, man. And the post is pretty simple. All right, man, I'm about to get up out of here, but look, if you guys enjoyed this video or found it to be informational to you, hit that like button. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.